Ciao, welcome to Refeel Yoga. Today, I would like to elaborate on the question, what is yoga? A lot of times when people hear the word yoga, they begin to picture some sort of complex gymnastic movements, weird balancing poses like handstands or arm balances, and lots of stretching. But traditionally, the practice of yoga actually had very little to do with these things. So I'd like to go a little bit into what is the traditional practice of yoga. The root word of yoga is yug, meaning to yoke or to join, union. Now in Hatha Yoga, we often say, join the breath with the movement or unite the mind with the body. But traditionally, this union is speaking of something much more. This union was the union between what's known as the Atman and the Paramatman, or the individual soul and the universal consciousness. There's a great text on yoga called the Yoga Sutra from some 2,500 years ago, written by a sage named Patanjali. In his book, he defines yoga as yoga, chitta, vritti, nirodha. Yoga is yoga. Chitta is the mind. Vritti means fluctuation or movement, and nirodha means stop or control. So yoga is the cessation, the stopping of the fluctuations of the mind. Now, chitta is a very specific type of mind, the mind that we accumulate through the years with our patterns and our habits and our containers and our definitions and all of these things. When we're able to stop these fluctuations of the mind, it gives our awareness the opportunity to expand beyond the mind. And then we have the opportunity to experience the truth, this what we call a spiritual awakening. You see, the truth is something beyond the mind. Throughout our entire lives, everything we perceive, everything we experience through the filter of our individual self, our mind, our ego, all of the patterns and habits and things that we've created along the way. And for this reason, we're never really able to see things as they truly are. So to see the truth, we need to go beyond the mind. In a way, all of these different spiritual paths, yoga and tantric rituals, sexual union, psychedelics, they're all a way to kind of short circuit the programming of the mind in order to experience something beyond the mind. And the most beautiful thing about yoga is that it's practical. It's not a faith. You don't need belief, though it does include these. Yoga is very inclusive. You can have faith. You can have belief. But yoga is a practice. So essentially, yoga is a science or technology for opening our perception, expanding our awareness, expanding our consciousness so that we can perceive the truth as it is, so that we can attain this state that we call awakening, spiritual enlightenment, samadhi, or Buddhahood. This is what yoga is, and this is the purpose for the practice traditionally. And stay tuned for the next video, because I'll go deeper into the purpose for your practice and introduce a lot of the beautiful benefits that one can get from doing yoga.